Earthlings, I'm Trice, and in this video, I will be doing a test. Have you heard this idea that everybody is you pushed out? Meaning that the whole world that you see is just a reflection of how you think about yourself. And if you want to see something different on the outside, you just have to think different thoughts. Well, that got me really curious. So I thought I'd put the idea to the test and see what happened. So if you watch all the way to the end, you'll see what happened and you'll know exactly how to try it out in your life. So I was over at the channel Create Your Future listening to Amanda's video about how everybody is you pushed out, and if you want people to act differently, all you have to do is think differently. I was like, okay, that makes total sense. I'm on board. Yeah, like energy attracts like energy. But then she started telling this story about her boyfriend Jerry, how she wanted him to move in with her, and he was saying, no, I will not do it. I don't want to live with anybody. That's not my thing. And she said, well, I'm just going to change my thoughts and say that he wants to live with me and he can't wait to live with me, and eventually he's going to do it. I was thinking, Amanda, you know, I'm into law of attraction, honey, but that sounds like a little wishful thinking. Why don't you just find another guy? And then I was starting to read the comments in her comment section, and everybody's like, yeah, this totally works. I did it with my boss and I did it with my friend. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm the disbeliever. So let me try to give this a whirl on something in my own life. So I took a little sneak peek around and thought, who do I want to change? And of course, I thought of my husband. You see, I love my husband. I love him so much. These are my nicknames for him. My hero, my bird dog, my honey bunny. The list goes on, but it's all pretty damn positive. Now here's his nicknames for me. Honey, TP, or PP. Now I know that they are my initials, but they're both potty words, and him and my son just have a rolling fit of laughter about this. So I suggested that he call me his queen as an alternative to PP and TP. And of course, he has never succumbed to this request. So I said, this is a perfect example to test everybody is you pushed out. So how I did it, after I picked what I was going to test, and I knew I'd have my proof when my husband said, I love you, my queen, or yes, my queen, or anything referencing me with the word queen in it. All I did when I was talking to him or when he was leaving or any time where there's time to exchange those I love you, my handsome dog, goodbyes, when he said goodbye to me, I'd say in my own head, I love you, my queen, goodbye, my queen. And you know what, guys? Even though he wasn't saying it back and I was just saying it in my head, I already felt awesome. And there was this, the more I kept doing it, the more momentum and anticipation and joy I felt. Like I felt like it was coming. I felt like he would say it. And so less than 2 days had passed. And he had called and told me that he was going to be home late because he's going to go see his friend. And I said, okay, honey bunny, I got the kids. I'll see you later. And when he signed off the call, he goes, I love you, my love, my light, my queen, and clicked the phone up. He immediately hung it up. And I was like, holy heavens, this works. Because he had never, ever, ever said that before. And it wasn't that I hadn't asked. It wasn't that I had greatly suggested. He had did it, and I did not, in these 2 days, I did not say, hey honey, why don't you think about calling me your queen, or this would be a fun time to call me your queen. I didn't say anything like that. I just said, I love you, honey, and only said it back in my head. So I highly recommend giving this a try. I recommend testing it on something that's kind of lighthearted and doesn't already have the negative energy around you until you like flex your belief muscles like Amanda, and she's like, oh, Jerry thinks he has any power over me? Pfft, he is going to be moving his pillow in here before he knows it, because I'm just going to change how I think about the situation. And she was so right. So thank you, Amanda, for giving me that superpower, and I can't wait to try it on other things. Until next time, my darling earthlings, ciao!